night last night?
Me and the pit crew closed down convertibles.
Was there an occasion or anything?
Somebody stole something to someone.
Pedestrians, obey your signs.
Grant?
Wait on the curb. Stay behind the line.
Grant.
Stay to the right. Don't jaywalk.
Grant! It's okay. You were just having a nightmare.
It's my grandmother. She was with me.
She's scary.
Oh, no, she's dead.
Tokyo was in flames. There were millions of Japanese people stepping into traffic, and I had a sign that said stop and go, but I didn't know which was which because I'm not Japanese.
Doesn't sound that bad.
I was a crossing guard in Japan. My grandmother's trying to warn me.
About what? Japan?
She said the world is going to end.
No, she's right. It is going to end. It's not going to end today, but...
My grandmother would never lie to me. She was a nurse. It's a bad dream.
Hi, I'm almost done.
Move stuff.
I never touch your desk.
This is touching my desk.
I'm finished anyway.
Oh, I'm in pain here.
I turned my head too quick. I'm staring out my ear.
Too bad I had my personal growth seminar last night. Must have been a great party.
Oh, yeah, Chris danced on the table.
The table was begging for it.
Well, why aren't you hungover?
Oh, jeez, don't ask him that.
Oh, my special cure.
Don't say it.
That woman was in my office again.
Biggest quarter in the firm's history, and the compliance Gestapo's reviewing every trade.
She leaves her coffee cup on my desk. I can't work.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Okay, all right. We got an active market, so let's raise our sights. Best way to cure hangovers is to make money. What?
I thought I better tell you that the world was going to end.
Oh, thank you, world.
Okay, I'll look into that too, all right?
Okay, volatility, volume ratios, and so on and so forth.
The Nikkei dropped 5 points overnight.
Dow's up 63, TSC and FTSE both up 64.
Oh, Pan Solar.
Gardner Rossi just purchased 20 million shares at $25 each.
For Rusty Solar Technology?
Read the literature. They've developed a high-wattage portable generator.
And for that, we're going to hang $50 million with a bare butt over the backyard fence? I mean, what is it with Pan Solar? You have shares in it?
Not that exposed. It's a margin call.
25 million in collateral. I'm sorry, it's got nothing to do with the fund.
No, we accept your expertise. Go ahead.
Well, there are rumors of a takeover, right?
We have solid information that Pan Solar are going to play the next 48 hours. I expect the share price to rise to $30.
$10 million profit. That's not that bad. Who's making the play?
Dombura, Tokyo.
A Japanese bank? The Nikkei's down 1,000 points.
It's been up and down for months.
It's a classic top, same as 29.
We'll have to take your word on that. The rest of us weren't alive.
Well, you think there's going to be a crash?
It's not possible. Most of the market is in mutual funds. I mean, no professional manager is going to panic every time there's a slump.
This is not the time to overextend.
Oh, for God's sakes, Adam. You've always hated Pan Solar. Just admit it.
We are facing the bear. Let's not put our head in its mouth.
Just like 29.
Everybody for?
Faith. Sweetikins. Can you tape off one of these? Oh, I didn't think so. Oh, she likes me. Frank, yeah, what's your price on Pan Solar?
Whoa, yo. Compliance put Pan Solar on the restricted list?
Yeah, it's a minute to bell. I'll wait, all right? Traders stick together. She messes with our Jansky, we treat her with disdain. On her.
Short or long?
Short, 8 million shares. Sally thinks Dembura's gonna take a run at Pan Solar.
Then shouldn't we be buying shares?
Dembura's a hard-ass bank. It's not gonna be going for any ecological generators.
This market's grumpy.
New York's down 100.
Oh, what? In 5 seconds?
Yeah, 8 million shares.
Down 150.
Oh, no! There's been an earthquake. Tokyo's in flames. There's been an earthquake. Tokyo's in flames. I knew my grandmother came back for a reason. It was just like in my dream. The whole city fell in the ocean. Tokyo is gone! There was an earthquake, 8.6 on the Richter scale.
Oh, gee, without Tokyo, there's no bond market.
I dreamed it last night, and now it came true.
There's nothing on the wire.
Wait, it just happened. I saw it on the internet.
We've got major upheaval in the currency markets.
Get ready to sell your yen and buy anything in Europe. Get me someone in Japan.
Maybe we should sell all our bonds.
Buy treasuries and buy euros.
No Tokyo, no bonds, no Benny.
No bonds, no financial market.
Don't do anything until I say anything.
I can't get through.
It's because all the telephones are underwater.
We're losing money every second.
Not without confirmation.
There was a tsunami.
Bond prices are falling.
Yeah, currency desk at Shigoto Bank says this is all about a movie. Yeah.
It's a movie! That's your word, people.
$100 million, 3D. Family is freaking people out.
In my dream, it really happened.
New York is down 175.
The world is going to end.
This was gonna be climbing back into his vent.
Jack, if the movie's in Tokyo, why is the Dow still falling?
It's a market adjustment. Money knows what he's doing.
Mr. Tanaka, all this because of a movie.
People start to think, what if Tokyo did suffer such an earthquake? Better to be in cash.
It's a bit of an overreaction.
Movies affect mood. Mood affects the market. If the movie had a happy ending, there would be no problem.
And Dambura?
It's my feeling that they will put off the Pan Solar takeover bid. The Nikkei is still falling. I will keep you informed. Sayonara.
Thanks.
Without that takeover, we're left holding the bag on Pan Solar.
You think Adam's right?
About Pan Solar?
No. About the market. Why, is something wrong with Pan Solar? You were pretty enthusiastic in the boardroom.
No, I support your deals. You support mine. That's our agreement, right?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Trust is pretty scarce around here these days.
The pit of vipers around here.
But you really think I should dump those shares, don't you?
No, because of a market correction, no. Come on, it's fun when the market stumbles like this.
You probably jumped off trestles when you were young. Shit.
Harvey Smythe on line 4.
Harvey, afraid I'm going to have to call in my marker now.
Yes?
I need to know the contents of a blind trust. Harvey?
Will we be quits then?
Yes, we'll be quits.
Who's blind trust?
Sally Ross's. Specifically, I need to find out if she's into Pan Solar.
I tell you that, she's gonna change brokers.
Well, if you don't, certain trading practices are going to have to be made public.
She's in very heavy with Pan Solar.
Thank you, Harvey.
You're a son of a bitch, Cunningham.
I had a dream last night.
Oh, yeah. I know. Everybody's talking about your nightmare.
It was a prophecy. Everyone was screaming, but I was a crossing guard. The world's ending.
It's just a market correction.
It's my end of the world program. It comes on when the market goes bad.
What is it, straddles?
Well, in a crisis, everyone likes gold.
Well, actually, the mutual fund is designed to handle short-term crashes.
This is going to be way worse. I set up a special account.
The world is not going to end.
Well, yes, it is. My grandmother told me so.
Well, then why aren't you flying off to Disneyland or throwing a party or getting drunk or something.
Is that what you do?
I like to die in the arms of the man I love.
Same here.
Yen, dollar, peso, most of the PAC-REM currencies are still falling.
Well, we got a sagging market. Let's use it to scoop up bargains.
Hey, everything's a bargain. I just got more disc brecks at 30.
Hey, whoa, belay that. I'm seeing 33.
The TSE says the feed's an hour behind.
How far down's the Dow Jones gone?
350.
Currency floor in London just ceased trading.
Whoops, 400 down.
Oh, this feels very bad.
Okay, hold all trading. Let's reconnoiter.
Uh-oh.
I've never seen it do that before.
They can't handle the volume.
What's the bid on Pan Solar?
18 and change.
That's something, right?
Too bad it's illegal.
Great day to be short.
It's temporary.
So are the ice ages, in the grand scheme of things.
If you're trying to make me nervous, it's not working.
I hope you don't mind. I took the liberty of checking into your blind trust.
You what?
It's time to be nervous.
It's one thing to flaunt the OSC, IDA, and Bank Act rules. It's another to go digging around in my personal affairs. I don't think we can work together anymore.
The Pan Solar shares that you were planning to sell to the Japanese, did you actually pick those up from your personal broker?
That'd be ridiculous. He won't be my broker much longer. He won't be anybody's broker.
Fire him, it's going to look even more suspicious. Now, the blind trust, about which, of course, you know nothing, holds a block of Pan Solar shares bought at about $1.50. Now, what did we just pay for them? What was it, $25?
I have a blind trust precisely to avoid this kind of allegation.
There are blind trusts and there are nearsighted trusts. I'm sure that if I could find out about your holdings, you could too.
I haven't tried.
And I wonder if the OSC is going to believe that. No. Under the circumstances, we have no choice but to divest ourselves of Pan Solar.
And eat a $14 million loss? How do I even know you're telling the truth?
Look, we have to pay for the Pan Solar tomorrow. If the market falls even further, we are not going to have the assets to pay for our own obligations.
The market will bounce back by tomorrow.
Are you prepared to back that up with collateral?
Are you?
It's going to cost us $10 million each.
Even in this market, that's not much for you.
Whereas we know that you're all tied up with Pan Solar. Of course, I mean, there are your shares with Gardner Ross, but I'm sure you wouldn't want to bet them on some naive theory about the market.
Sure I will. 'Cause even if I lose and you take over this bank, I'll be glad to be free of someone as untrustworthy and dishonest as you.
Pan Solar is now trading at $17. It drops $1 and we are obliged to cover the shortfall ourselves.
Faith can drop the agreement.
And I'm saying corrections like this, they're healthy. They stabilize market values. And, oh, no, it's a buying opportunity. There's value there. And the whole time I know that the market's going into the sewer.
It's the end of the world.
Yeah, no way. What? That's very festive.
I'm organizing an end-of-the-world party. Will you hand out some invitations?
Hey, no. Come on, spit that out. No chocolate.
Come on, cheer up. It's not every day you lose $10 million and 600 points.
I'm sorry, I missed the first depression. So glad to be here for the second.
You all mocked me when I built my nuclear winter sanctuary in Corinthus.
Oh, okay, come on. We've had enough aggravation for one day.
I have to recalculate our regulatory capital requirements, Marty.
Regulatory, that's music to your little ears, isn't it?
Well, if you hadn't lost so much money.
Everybody bled on the street today.
Not Anne Krywarek. She's up 12%.
I'm gonna get an attack dog and chain him right here.
What if she finds out about the Pan Solar short?
There's no paper trail, no problem.
Oh, what, on a put contract this big? Come on. We'll have to get one of the overheads authorized.
Mr. Stevens, they want you in the boardroom.
No time like an emergency to get something signed.
Well, Gardner Ross shares are down $7 and still in free fall. The corporate portfolio down 10%.
How many clients have we lost?
Well, thanks to Darby, the attrition has not been severe, but as the market continues to fall... What news, Mike?
Well, the floor's down 10 million and change.
We can't meet our capital requirements or our margin call tomorrow.
It'll turn around.
Oh, yeah, the voice of Sally Ross. So where is she, by the way?
She's tracking Pan Solar.
I'm still not convinced this is a real bear we're looking at. Mutual funds are still holding.
For how long? All those little people out there, they're all saying the same thing. No, we gotta cash in our stocks before the market gets any worse. And there's gonna be a run on the funds, and they are not gonna be liquid enough to service the redemption.
I'm actually up 12%.
Teacher's pet.
Oh, thank God somebody's paying attention to the market. And for those who weren't, triage is in order.
The Pan Solar takeover is still going through.
In this market, it's not. We're gonna have to sell Pan Solar to cover our margins.
Is that true?
Yeah, if our capital requirements weren't covered by Adam and Sally, yes, we'd have to sell immediately.
What's Sally putting in?
Her shares in Gardner Ross.
Mr. Tanaka on line 4.
Good morning, Mr. Tanaka. Please tell me some good news from the East.
Are you nuts?
The Nikkei is down another 500 points. It dropped like a dead donkey. Is that the expression?
Yes.
There are rumors that 2 of the big banks are in trouble.
Dombura?
No, their share price has only dropped by half. They may survive.
The takeover?
Not in the near future.
All because of a movie.
Someone yelled fire in a crowded theater, then unfortunately the theater caught fire. I'll call you if anything changes.
You decided to solve all our problems by letting Adam have the only voting shares in the bank?
My blind trust is full of Pan Solar. He's going to ask me if I'm front running?
You? What point do your Gardner Ross shares going to Hawk?
When Pan Solar hit $16.
All right. You just make sure it doesn't go down that far.
Compliance crap. Need your authorization.
I understand you were trading on a cell phone today.
Got to, huh?
Okay, do I need to read all this?
Oh, you really, really shouldn't.
All right. Came to me in a pile of papers. I never read it.
That's my recollection of the situation.
Next message.
Faith, Andy here at Surveillance and Compliance. You folks took a big short on Pan Solar, which is on your restricted list. Is this bad paper or something I gotta look into? Confirm for me, will you?
End of message.
I was just doing some photocopying and I used your phone to pick up my voicemail. I hope you don't mind.
Saved. End of mailbox.
Thank you, but I think the traders might see me as a bit of a wet blanket.
Well, when it's the end of the world, you gotta put your differences behind you.
Your program saved my bacon today. Thank you.
I like your bacon.
Oh, and thank you for that invite.
Okay, are you gonna come? They'll be dancing. You like dancing?
I like salsa.
Salsa. I think they have some at the bar. Remember that dip we had in '92? Had a pal, Rudy, took a $5 million bath. Didn't. Well, Rudy goes home, puts on his best suit, nice, clean, crisp white shirt, gets in his turbo, drives right into a bridge abutment.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, next day, I make $2 million on the downside. To Rudy. What happened to the bridge abutment?
Oh. No. It's Chris's round.
No, I gotta get back to the office. Send the late shift home. Can I get some salsa?
It is your round.
Marty's actually worried.
Can I get salsa?
You made money today, right?
Well, you know me. Always hedging my positions.
I know you're not the proprietor trader anymore, but,
No, you should not sell out your personal portfolio. This is merely a market correction, sir.
Sally needs to place some Pan Solar stocks.
And this meltdown?
You don't know anybody bulletproof who could take them?
First Munich. It's this, eco-friendly investment bank in Germany. Maybe.
Yeah, a portable generator is just kind of a stretch, isn't it?
I think I could talk them into it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
$20 a share?
No.
Why not? They'll come back into play.
Maybe I could get you 17, but I think you'd have to sweeten the deal a little bit. Lorelei Diamond stock?
Oh. Piggybacking, huh?
Mm-hmm. Nobody else is selling Lorelei. You could set your own price.
I don't think Adam will let us take any Lorelei shares.
Do you want me to talk to Germany or not?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Jack.
Hey, let me take some of that.
Ann's coming to our party. I'm Bar, Darby's decorations, and Jack's in charge of snacks.
End of the world snacks.
And likes also.
I know what Ann likes.
I will find it.
To what might you be referring, compliance, babe?
A record of your illegal Pan Solar trade.
You know, it's not illegal just because you say it's illegal, all right? I mean, the restricted list is just a recommendation.
Oh, I see. Kind of like the death warning on cigarette packs.
Tell me, Miss Calero, do you enjoy being an OSC rat?
I will when I find a record of this trade.
You know, because it's kind of a weird job. It's like a hall monitor in public school, you know? It's a special kind of person.
Tell me, what kind of a person does it take to do what you do?
Somebody wins, somebody loses. That's the trader's lot.
Who loses?
Other traders.
No. See, that's how you guys have decided to play your game. You don't really lose anything. Maybe a bit of a bonus, a bit of prestige. The real losers are the people who are investing their pensions, Marty. Or trying to send their kids to college, or just trying to hold on to what they've got.
Don't be slagging my bonus, okay?
I catch you cheating those people, I'll laugh when they take away your license.
You'll never find that trade.
Oh, you better hope not.
Foreign markets?
Hey, down 700 from yesterday. Singapore shut down. Hang Seng holding steady.
Where's gold?
I know. 325, up $4.
Oh, Ann must be smiling. Her straddles are in the money.
Well, the key is in market-neutral hedges.
Where's Pan Solar?
16 and change.
Okay, the Dow's going to open limit down, so let's go long bonds. 500, 2 years?
3 years are a little cheaper.
Where the hell you been?
6 a.m.
I slept here. Everybody else got here at 5.
Well, maybe you'd sleep more soundly if you had a fortified bunker.
We're selling the dollar against anything Europe. End of the world party. When's this? 9th hour, 9th day, 9th month, 1999?
It's tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be there. Make sure I wear my asbestos underwear.
Asbestos underwear.
Heinrich, this is a very attractive opportunity. Pan Solar.
$1 over in a falling market.
The Japanese want the technology. It'll go to 30 as soon as the market rebounds.
I'll call you then.
Okay, well, Lorelei will be gone.
Lorelei.
Consider it a door prize.
How many?
250,000.
For a million Pan Solar.
Heinrich, you know the liquidity on Lorelei. I think I'm doing you a pretty big favor here.
I'm not so interested in solar panels and portable generators.
Okay, 350,000 Lorelei, but that is only because I adore you.
Done. And I adore you too.
All right, we'll fax over the paperwork.
Good. So, all we have to do is figure out how to get 350,000 Lorelei away from Adam.
Well, a falling market like this, a lot of trades go astray.
This Brex is at 15 and falling.
Another hour to be totally worthless.
Advantage of a bunker, place to hide from the ravening hordes of scavengers.
Marty, mutual funds are dumping.
All those arrows pointing down. Jansky's right.
I'm gonna need a mate to repopulate the Earth when this is all over.
Thanks. I'm gonna be in the ravening hordes.
So we're gonna cave in or what?
Oh, we've been swept away like... No. No. What are we?
Traitors? Goddamn right, we're traitors. And traitors don't run home to their families in times of crisis. What are we facing here?
A disaster.
A rout?
History! And if we turn around and go home now, then yes, it is all over. But let me tell you something, my friends. On this planet of ours, from one end to the other, and every trading floor, great and small, there's a decision being made right now. Do we turn and run, or do we stay and fight? Do we turn and run from the bear, or do we stay and kick his furry ass into a throw rug? Well, this is one good old boy who's going to stay and fight. Ask me why.
Why?
I'll tell you why, Benny. Because there's old people out there with pensions who are relying on what we do next. And college funds.
What? Old age pensioners.
Okay, yes, granted, I've never seen these people, but apparently they're out there. And I will not and cannot forsake them. We are going to turn this market around.
Us? We're dinky.
Speak for yourself. We're going to light the first candle. We are going to start to buy.
Oh, you want to buy?
We're going to buy.
We're going to buy?
Buy.
Bye.
Buy.
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 All right, buy.
Buy. Buy.
Buy.
Kill the bear. 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 Kill the bear.
I want a list of all your accounts. Does that include dormant?
Check with accounting. Boom. Kill the bear. Kill the bear. Kill the bear. Kill the bear. We're finished.
The mutual funds have started bailing. Really as a bear.
We can prop up Penn Solar. And help us place 1 million shares at First Munich. You're 17. But we gotta throw in some Lorelei.
I won't go for that.
In chaos like this, nobody notices missing signatures. What?
What did you call this place? Nest of vipers?
Yeah, it's a popular term right now.
I hate it. Someone has to be trustworthy.
How's about you get trustworthy after the market turns around?
Now you leave a signature off a document. Next time you bend a few more rules.
Yeah, well, it's Adam Cunningham we're dealing with. We gotta play by his rules.
Marty shorted Pan Solar yesterday.
Oh, that was prescient of him.
The stock was on the restricted list, Adam.
And have you found any proof?
Well, I don't know which account it's in, but I did find an authorization, and it's got your signature.
Huh.
Ring any bells?
Well, I certainly don't recall signing it. Of course, if it happened on my watch, I take full responsibility.
I may not be able to find that transaction, Adam, but I will find the profits, and when I do, I'll report them to the OSC.
Of course, your job is to look after the firm and not the individuals therein.
I'm glad you see it that way.
And you'll say nothing to the OSC without our permission. You're our watchdog, not the Commission's.
I'm not here to help you people avoid the law.
Sir, invitation.
Oh, well, what's this? Party. It's over. It's the end.
It's informal. What's the matter?
Oh, I don't know. Too many people are inviting me to parties lately.
I like you, but you could try being nicer.
Suppose I really could. Particularly with Armageddon fast approaching. Grant, tell me, how are you doing during this market meltdown?
I created a special account and used gold hedges, and it's doing great. The trades are credited to the mutual fund.
A special account? In the mutual fund. Really? What's the password?
Well, it's Anne's money, so you should ask her.
Sure, of course. Well, lovely invitation. There'll be snacks. Thank you. As you were.
Give me prices on Cancorp, Preferreds, Grey Kirk, Beale Manufacturing. Every tick down, buy me lots of 10,000s.
Overhead alert.
It's like having the Grim Reaper as a neighbor.
Faith found this.
So, you signed it without reading it. You do it all the time.
I've already taken full responsibility for this, which is going to save your ass if it goes to the regulators. Of course, we're still going to have to hand over all the profits, and there'll be fines all around.
She's not going to find any proof.
Where did you park the transaction?
I put it in a dormant account and deleted the record. It's in cyber limbo.
Oh.
Before you get all weepy on me there, Pan Solar's at 16. We're up $22 million. This bear keeps attacking the way it is. The stock will go to zero, and we collect ourselves a very furry pelt.
50 million. So where in the hell are you going to hide that kind of money? She's got her eye on every account in the firm.
It's an interesting thought. You know, make 50 million that you can't collect. That'd be called a irony.
I see. I'm going to have to take care of this. The firm needs to raise some capital to restabilize. So I'm going to have to ask you to cash in what you've made on those hedges.
I can't just hand over mutual fund money to you.
Oh, I just want the account that Jansky set up. Technically, it's not mutual fund money. It's a neutral dividend account, isn't it?
There's a couple of million in that account. I don't see what use that is to you.
I'll need the password, please.
The fund is brand new. If we actually make it through this crash unscathed, think what that will do for us. If you take this money away, we don't even have that advantage.
It's cuts and bruises, my dear. The firm is bleeding to death. Please, the password. Good. Thank you. Pan Solar's at 16.
I know.
Did you think that the German deal might have some effect?
Who told you about that? Anne?
I have friends at First Munich. They called to thank me for offering to piggyback the Lorelei shares. Imagine my surprise to discover that I'd made such a generous offer.
To all your friends, you'll find I nixed the deal. I wouldn't put it through without your signature.
Exactly what I'd say if I'd been caught out.
We're partners. That's something we both seem to have forgotten.
So we're suddenly trustworthy, are we?
I am.
Poor fool you. We are not guided by trust, we're guided by evolution.
Nonetheless, you can trust me.
We're Darwin's children. The fittest survive.
I don't care. We're partners.
We'll just prove it. Pan Solar's at 16. Put your shares of Gardner Ross into escrow. Well, give my regards to the passenger pigeon and the giant auk on your way down the evolutionary ladder.
Marty shorted Pan Solar.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday, 8 million shares.
No wonder it fell so fast. You made sure he knew it was restricted.
Adam signed an authorization. He claimed he didn't read what he signed, and I can't seem to find any trace of the trade in the accounting system.
Have you checked the dormant accounts?
I found nothing, Sally.
Should have come to me sooner.
I'm only coming to you now to let you know that I've made an appointment with the supervisor of trading at the OSC.
Not without evidence. You're a lawyer. You can't taint someone's reputation without proof. You'll be the first one to charge you with slander.
You don't want me to pursue this.
I want you to find evidence.
End of the will party. There'll be snacks.
Thank you. It's not possible for a trade to simply vanish from the computer, is it?
You want me to find something?
I believe Faith might.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll get...
Hey, does anybody want to know what the saying for the day is?
Oh, do tell.
Just because you don't know the answer doesn't mean somebody else does.
You want to know what my saying for the day is? You're really getting on my big nerve.
Mark, the Fed Bank just dropped the interest rate.
How much?
1 full point. We did it.
Yes, we've obviously had great effect on the world markets.
No! Benny's right. We are that pebble in the pond. We are the butterfly's wings. We are the sound of one hand clapping.
I always thought that was some sort of reference to masturbation.
Jansky looked in all the dormant accounts. He found a ghost. A trade that's been hidden and then deleted.
Could he pull it up onto a screen?
No. But guess whose account it was? Gillian Cunningham's.
There you go. You can buy back your shares now.
$10 million? I don't know. I don't know when I can repay you.
Now, you're the one who's always talking about the market turning around.
Mutual fund is crumbling. Pan Solar goes to zero. I'll be bankrupt.
And we'll call it a long-term loan.
You just got out of debt.
Bulls or bears, I'm a trader. I'll always find a way to make money.
Swing your hips through and place your weight on your right foot.
I made some ginseng tea. Music? Listen, I want to thank you. Right? That dividend account you set up saved my life. But now I have to cash it in.
When the world ends tonight, there'll be salsa playing. So, will you be there?
Yeah, of course. But you're not going to be, too disappointed if the world doesn't end, right, Grant?
And you're in denial. But you can do whatever you want with the money I made for you.
I'll drink to that.
Hey.
What is that supposed to be?
You know, like in those submarine movies, just before the torpedo hits.
I think it's going up.
Holy God, it's going up.
What's going on?
Pacific Micro's up a half.
A quarter upper Union twos.
We got swing on the dollar.
Look at the bargains. Up Periscope, people. Woo, woo.
Where's that Pan Solar?
15.
Frank, cover that put on Pan Solar.
Now! Marty, Fitzwilliam wants a block of disc bricks.
Of course he does. It's a bargain. Crazy Marty's got all the bargains.
Mutual funds are weighing in.
Oh, do you think the world will ever truly appreciate that I, Martin Stevens, single-handedly saved humankind from a long dark descent back into the second dark ages?
Marty,
Yeah.
you're wanted in the boardroom.
Ow! Okay. Okay. Here. It's put contract, big deal.
Pan Solar was on the restricted list.
You bet against the firm and against me personally.
There's no proof this trade actually went through.
That's because you deleted it from Gillian Cunningham's account.
Show me the document.
They don't have it.
Fine. Well, case closed. All right? Lack of evidence.
Yeah, this is not acceptable.
Well, I am really sorry to disappoint you, Miss Clare, but currently it is your word against our head traders.
Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes... Well, let's be honest, you better get used to losing.
I think that with this contract and with what I've been able to salvage from the activity in Gillian Cunningham's dormant account, the OSC might be a little interested.
Circumstantial crap. The OSC is not going to press charges.
You don't think it would be embarrassing to have your compliance officer making allegations?
Former compliance officer.
Oh, don't misunderstand me. I'm prepared to make a deal.
Huh? All right. How much you want?
$1 million. out of your pocket.
Forget about it!
Consider it a fine, a contribution to the Victims of Fraud Fund.
Done.
What? We all know you did it, Marty. None of us sanctions the deal.
Don't look at me. Dare you use my late wife's name in that manner?
Fine. But I'm not admitting anything.
Furthermore,
She's gonna keep talking?
a probationary period of 6 months and all transactions above $500,000 to be reviewed by me for security of law adherence. Also, there's the question of the profits made on the illegal trade, which...
I think you made your point. Miss Calero, if you find the profits, we'll reopen the issue.
I assume you're paying my fine, right?
Well, I think we should discuss the future of Pan Solar.
The market's turning around, haven't you heard?
It's a bounce. I'm ordering you to sell. I have the only voting shares.
I redeemed mine for cash half an hour ago.
With what?
And we are going to sell Jack back his block that he lost a year ago at book value.
And why would I agree to do that?
Jansky's mutual fund. That's where you're hiding the illegal trade. That's brilliant. Why would Faith ever think to investigate the mutual fund?
Well, I suppose Jack with shares is only marginally more irritating than Jack without.
Trust is something you have to earn. See you at the end of the world.
It's not the locale I'm visualizing.
Hey! Hey!
End of the world's next.
Thank you. This isn't not enough, Jack. Jack, we need more than nachos.
Oh, you want to hammer that? Must be hot in there.
Water. Oh, Grant! Wow! Oh, it's great.
You want to look your best to the end of the world.
It's great with them. Wow! Oh, don't you like it when men are clean treated much better? Yeah. Oh, wow.
And
Save the dance for me.
Sally wants to renew my contract.
You must have really pissed Adam off, huh?
Have you seen him?
No. Larkin.
You standing next to the bear?
Yes.
Open it.
$10 million.
Might want to wait to cash that for a couple of days. Pan Solar's still climbing.
Where are you?
Monitoring a takeover. Open the next envelope.
Gardner Ross shares.
They're yours. Book value if you want them.
Yeah, I want them.
end of the world in 30 seconds, Jack.
I knew the market would bounce back.
It did? Nah,
It's all in the relationship between gold and gunpowder.
everything's the relationship between gold and gunpowder. Just a warning, end of the world in 30 seconds.
Okay, let me freshen your drinks for the coming apocalypse!
Hey.
Hey.
Great party.
Thanks.
Oh.
Thanks.
So do you want to dance?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me with the Germans.
Adam caught us. My plan failed.
Well, thanks anyway. Want to dance? We go around in circles all night.
What? Have you seen Nancy?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See, buddy, I told you the world wasn't ending.